Round 3, Vintage Preliminary, playing against Goggles. I wonder if they're on another Mishra's Workshop deck. Seems like that could be a likely thing. We've got a Bolt, 2 lands, Preordain. I assume I keep this hand. Let me just confirm with the experts in the chat. I guess the Bolt's not great against Golos Shops. This is like probably a bad hand versus Golos Shops, even though we have Mentor. Because this is dead. This is probably not good. This is going to be very hard to cast. And maybe we can't even preordain on turn 1. Are you really mulliganing these kind of hands, though, with Jeskai? Goggles has got a range, but typically it involves Mishra's Workshop, yes. I think I'm going to keep this hand. Well, we're all wrong, aren't we? It is neither Golos, Blue Shops, or humans. It's Misty Rainforest, Fetch, Volcanic... Did he get converted too? Is everyone just playing Jeskai? So do we hold up in Pyroblast? I assume that's the case. Two Volcanic Islands. Okay. Do we play around Daze and Force of Negation? Do we play around Daze or do we play around Force of Negation? They're gonna have like what, 1 Daze, 1 Force probably, or up to 2 forces. I guess we have Pyroblast, so we might as well play around Daze by going to our turn and casting Lightning Bolt on this. It does mean we won't have a white source, but... Three Volcanic Islands. Wow, young Pyromancer. Oh, I already used my Lightning Bolt. I think it's good to bolt on our turn. When he doesn't have any mana to fluster. Yeah, maybe refresh the screen. I don't know. I think like bolting while tapped out and we have a Pyroblast for a Force of Negation is probably like worthwhile. Oh my god, a Time Walk. So I'm interested in like Time Walk, Preordain into hopefully like a land so that we can go Monastery, Mentor. Like I can go Crack, Fetch, Mystic, the Time Walk on top, Monastery, Mentor with Pyroblast backup. I think that's what I'm interested in doing here. Neither of these help me, but a merchant does find Ancestral. Huh. I don't want a negation, but do I want a merchant scroll? I guess I don't really need a merchant scroll when I have a dig through time already, right? I don't really think I want a Merchant Scroll. I drew Mystic Sanctuary. That's pretty good, I guess. So now we Mystic Sanctuary, Time Walk back on, or I guess we could Mystic Sanctuary Bolt back on top to deal with the Young Pyromancer, but I guess our Monastery Mentor should be able to beat Young Pyromancer, presuming we cast spells. Is Force of Negation good, though? That's my real problem, is like, should I even be looking for Force of Negation? That's so good. Alright, so now I guess the choice becomes, do we Sanctuary Time Walk or do we Sanctuary Lightning Bolt? I could only imagine Sanctuary Time Walk is better. I can only imagine that. I guess we could not play Mentor this turn, right? We could Sanctuary Bolt on top, Preordain into Lightning Bolt, and cast Lightning Bolt. But you couldn't do that with Pyroblast backup. I kind of want to resolve a Mentor while they're tapped out. If I resolve a Mentor, they don't counter it, I don't Pyroblast, and I pass the turn, and they bolt it, like, I guess I have negation at that point. Plus Pyro. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do Time Walk, I think. I think this Mentor should be good enough that we don't need it to be Lightning Bolt. I think this is where I want to be. So I have a Pyroblast for any option they have now, and any option they have on their turn, I have negation pitching Preordain, I untap, and I have Time Walk and Dig Through Time. Yeah, this is pretty good. That just resolves, so I get to still pass with Pyroblast negation up. Five cards in the opponent's hand, triple Volk Young Pyromancer. So now they have... So this... I don't want this to resolve, because if they get Ancestral, they also have Mystic Sanctuary. So I think I'm just going to Pyroblast this. Why don't I have priority? Pass back priority. Will I stream some Age of Empires? Unlikely. Unlikely. I'm gonna go to bed after this. Maybe watch some Chinese cartoons. Definitely, you could like consider letting this resolve in the past, but not Spell Pierce. I agree, I like Age of Empires. I'm waiting for the new one to come out. So... do I still negate this scroll? I guess we can just force the Ancestral. Now that there's no mana. It's pretty hard for them. I guess they're not going to Ancestral, though. No, I should have... I think I might... I think I was supposed to force the scroll. Oh, they're just going to go for it? They could have Sanctuary in their hand or something. But if we just force the Ancestral, that exiles it, right? I guess I hope we don't get dazed, but... probably would have already been dazed. Can I please have priority? Why do I keep not getting priority? Give me priority. They can't even attack into this board, which is sick. Alright, so we exiled the Ancestral. We're drawing Time Walk and then casting Dig Through Time. I guess, can we not even attack into these elementals, though? Maybe I... so if they block with 4 elementals on our Mentor... Can I attack here? Just with monks, maybe. Do I attack pre-dig? If I dig first, I can maybe hit like land spell or Moxen or something. Yeah, I probably should have dug pre-combat. What are we leaving in my yard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time Walk or Lightning Bolt? I guess Time Walk is way better. I can always hit Snapcaster off this. I did not hit Snapcaster, but I did hit Narset Gitaxian Probe. They had a Pyroblast. Wow. So yeah, I should have definitely have dug pre-combat, but then they would more likely to. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I should have dug pre-combat and gotten probed Narset. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so slight missequencing there at the end for sure. So again, the mirror here. Well, not exactly the mirror. They're a little they've got some pyromancer stuff going on. Do we want like surgicals, pyroblasts, maybe like some amount of surgicals, like 2 surgical, some pyroblasts. Because we don't want shattering spree. I guess we do want swords to plowshares though. So do we have enough cards that we actually want to board out for me to actually bring in surgical extractions? I always thought Lavinia was kind of bad, but maybe not bad enough. At the very least, like, this Spree comes out and this Pyroblast comes in. I guess the next question is, are there cards worse than Surgical Extraction in our deck? But if opponent's playing, like, Dreadhorde Pyromancer, we kind of want this removal. Just as a blocker, we should be... I guess we don't have that many 2/2 blockers. Like, we could bring in Priest, right? These are all options, but what cards are, like, bad, I guess, is the question. I don't know. I just, like, seen so many games of the matchup lose to Mystic Sanctuary, but maybe that's, like, kind of overdoing it. What's like the worst card in this deck? Because I don't mind bringing in this versus like could only be one Young Pyromancer too though. Basic Island. I mean, they could be playing Wastelands. They're on blue red. They could be on just blue red, right? It blocks Monastery. It blocks Young Pyromancer tokens. It's a 2/2 with flash. Yes. Maybe I can just like go down a negation. It's like a little weird, Kawhi, because it's not like Legacy where you're losing huge advantages on your force. Like sometimes you just really need to force your opponent's card. So I don't think they're as bad as like they are in a fair matchup in Legacy, but what are we bringing in though? If we're cutting Force of Will, I guess I could cut a negation, so I could have cut a Force of Will instead. Yeah, sometimes like these cards just win the game right away. I'm like a little worried about opponent just being blue red and having wastelands, so I don't want to cut the island or anything. Oko. Alright. Definitely don't want to ever mulligan my 7 if I can in this kind of matchup. Do I just like expose and just cast Preordain anyways? I'm not really doing anything. I don't really want to just do nothing. I'll believe someone if they tell me this is wrong, but Am I gonna get spell pierced here, or are they just gonna cast ancestral or something? Mental misstep. That's an aggressive mental misstep. I really dislike that use of mental misstep in this kind of matchup. Oh, they have a strip mine, I see. Okay. I drew Black Lotus. Teferi's kind of bad in this matchup too, though. I think they probably do have Wasteland. I kind of want to just get Tundra and cast Teferi, and then I have extra blue mana to ponder after. I think that like makes a lot of sense, Joe. So this is gonna get a force, pitching snap. That's pretty good for us. I don't really think I want to force back. What's happening now? I'm getting flustered. Okay, so at the end of all of this, I have a full stock graveyard, a cruise coming up. And I guess if I get wastelanded, I guess it's pretty bad, right? Aw, man, Probe is such a dumb card. Why should he be allowed to know my hand for free? Okay, so he has no land either. Interesting. We're currently 1 mana away from Cruise. Now I have Cruise. Do I wait to try to get a blue card for my Cruise? I probably should wait. There's no reason to rush here. Now I have a blue card, but I could also just scroll for Ancestral. I think I just want to scroll for Ancestral and pass. I guess I could like technically scroll for Fluster. No, I don't have Fluster in my deck. I don't have any Flusters in my deck. It's kind of weird. I'm like not supposed to be running on a delay at all, so it's kind of weird that that's the case. I don't know, Mudo. I don't know. I don't know if that's like super good, right? I think scrolling for Ancestral makes the most sense here. I guess scrolling for Gush makes more sense though, because I can Gush right away, and if they counter it, I can still cruise, right? Gush seems lit actually. I like that better, actually. Like, if they counter this, I don't care, but if they don't counter it, it's pretty good for me, right? I think I'm gonna cruise now, though. I think I just want to just keep going. Leave. Wander in my yard. Obviously, this is an overdraw if it all resolves, but I think that's fine. So what's this gonna be? Hang for costs. Is it a force? It's a force pitching Gush. Now, do I want to trade 3 random cards for a force and a time walk. I really don't think I'm going to get trapped. I would really not want to get trapped. I kind of think I do want 3 random cards over force and time walk. Okay. Oh, he thought he was testing trap? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so now we have a Pyroblast, a Mentor in a couple turns. We're looking good. Maybe I should play a Volcanic there so I don't expose my Tundra. But even if they have a Wasteland, they probably want it to play their 2-drop spells. I'm not going to play this Mentor until I have Pyroblast up. We'll just end of turn a Containment Priest instead. Opponent has just not hit land drops, huh? Ooh, Spell Pierce is pretty good right now. I don't have to jam this Mentor. I'm just gonna like cash in this Spell Pierce value, I think. So they have a Pyroblast Vault. They have their own Spell Pierce. Okay, this is fine. Maybe I should have not played Mentor and just waited longer. Maybe that's wrong, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could see that being wrong. I'm gonna just cash this in. I know it can die to a Bolt, but... Ooh, this means we have Mystic Sanctuary Treasure Cruise, right? How many more things win the game? I have a couple Snapcasters. Second session. Let's go! I think I played that game much better. That was like one of the better games I played so far tonight, I think. Nice. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, grab a beer, and we'll figure out something to do. I don't believe so, Log. I'm